James Harrison here to talk about drums, another step of the tuning drum, but I have to admit something. After pulling this Yamaha drum out and trying to work on it a little bit, I realized the top hoop was a little bit out of round. And so I took it off. I put this S hoop on for now, and I'm going to repair that hoop. I'll shoot a video talking about how you can do that and whatnot, but to not have to wait, because I don't have time to do that right now, I just put a different head on. The same head I start to put on the other drum, I just changed the hoops. So this is just finger tight. The bottom head, you saw in the other video, is pretty tight. Normally I would have a towel under here, but just for the sake of time, I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to go up. I'm starting here. I'm going to go across. I'm going to do a half turn. And you don't necessarily have to skip a lug. You can do that. The big thing is, as long as you keep everything as equal as possible, you're going to get a decent sound. Okay, so now I have done a half turn. I'm using a tempo drum key right now, if anybody wants to know what that key is. So even with that, it gives me a working sound, just a half tune up. I didn't say it was a good working sound. I said it was a working sound. So I'm going to go back where I was, and I'm going to do another half turn. So when I'm done with this, it will be one complete turn by the drum key. That's half. So when this is done, I will have done one complete turn all the way around from finger tight. Okay? Now I'm back to the beginning. So I got a sound. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, that's not bad, and I didn't fine tune yet, so we're going to do that. I'm going to take a timpani mallet so I can hear that's a little bit lower. I'm just bringing it up a tad. I'm purposely not hitting it hard right now. Okay, so I've got it closer to being even now. You can do that a lot and get as technical as you want. Okay, so that's pretty good. I like that, but what I'm going to do just on video, I'm going to take it up to a range because it's a 5-inch drum. I probably would not play it tuned down that much, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quarter turn. Okay, now in theory, is it important that you try to get these as even as possible? Yes, because depending on if they're not, you could break a head. But we've seen studio drummers detune, live drummers detune, and do all kinds of things that I didn't do that quite enough on that one, that break the laws of quote-unquote tuning, but it works for them. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, that's right in the center. That's going to be the most dry. I actually like that quite a bit. Let's going to just fine tune a couple really quick. And I guess I could hit it harder. But what I'm trying to do with the timpani mallet is avoid getting a lot of extra overtones. And I've talked about hitting the rim and stuff like that. It's a lot easier if you have a lazy Susan. But okay, so now let's do it one more time. Pretty high. Okay, I like that. What we're going to do, we're going to throw the drum drop on, 60 grams. a bit. I'm still getting a nice bark out of it. A good cross stick. S-hoops always help with that. I will put the original Yamaha hoop back on once I fix it. Like I said, it was slightly out of round and it was actually creating problems on tuning. So that's very quick, I know, but the big thing is, you know, the bottom head is pretty firm. Snares, I don't like to over tighten them. They're kind of medium. Now with this S-hoop, just go around and try to get everything to be as close as possible. And will this head probably stretch out a little bit? Yes. And that's okay, because I've got it in a workable pitch for me that if I want to turn the snares off, I can get a nice Latin type sound, or I like that little bit of that ring. I know it's sometimes on a phone it can be a little excessive, but a little tape or a little whatever, if I was close miking it and they were saying, oh, we're getting a little bit of a ring. The other thing you can do is go around and try to tune it out, but you can't always tune it out because it might not be the drum as much as it might be the room or something else that might be causing that to create a ring. So there you go. There's an overview of the tuning, and I'll turn the snares off and hit this right in the middle. So you can see it's pretty firm. Bottom head. Like almost a fifth apart. So there you go. Roughly how I tune this particular snare. Because it's a 5" by 14, I would have it in its mid to upper range versus the lower range. If I wanted a lower drum, I would use a deeper drum. There you go. Hope that helps you.